So, you bought a bike without a key. 83 Honda Shadow. We need to get a code off of one of the locks. So, we're either digging out the ignition lock. That gas doesn't usually have a key code on it. We got to get this off. Pretty sure I've gotten key codes off of this lock before. So, that's buried in there pretty good. And I can't remember whether or not this lock has a key code on it. So, we might have to get a little creative here and figure out where this key code's going to come from when everything's locked up. But I think this is going to be our best bet right here. And I just have to figure out how to get to it. Gonna have to start removing some bolts. Figure out if I can get this whole thing off. Maybe I'll have access to that one. It's worth a shot. Or the ignition. There's 2 bolts to get the ignition off. And then if I can get it to slide down, if I can get it wiggled out down there, we'll be good to go. But one of those 2 ways is how we're gonna do it. There we go. I forgot to show you 2 little screws, one here, one there, and this headlight comes loose. So we'll just pull that out of the back and unplug it, and do that with 2 hands so I don't drop it. And now, told you, bolt on the inside, which would spin if we just turn this. So let's get that free. Well, good news, I was wrong about these bolts on the inside spinning. I've had that happen on Yamahas, maybe not Hondas, but 8mm hex key. Jump in there with that, and then we can shimmy this out of the way. You got your wiring coming through here, so I'm gonna have to free that up a bit carefully. There we go. This is all nicely packed in here. Now she'll get out of the way, and I can probably get right up in there to my bolt. All right, I got the headlight bucket out. This main wiring harness was clipped behind it, just kind of slid in there, so I pushed that off of there, and I was able to pull the bucket off over all these wires. And I can't get my socket on here, and I'm not sure about getting a screwdriver down on this, so I don't know if this is factory, because a 1/2-inch wrench actually fits right on here. So I'm gonna twist this until it's free. And for now, it's gonna take a while. So yeah, I really don't know what this whole thing is, but I loosened that up, and then that's just a spacer. That wasn't doing anything. And then turning this screw on the bottom is actually what I had to do. So we'll have this out in no time. And there it is. Pull this straight down, make sure there's no other wires in the way, and we can get our ignition out from the point of mounting here. Just kind of pulling at it might be a better way. There we go. Okay, now let's hope that this is original to the bike and we can find our code on it somewhere. Sometimes they're sometimes they're hard to find, sometimes they're easy. I'll keep looking here and see if it shows up. Like I said, hopefully this only had 1 key. And usually it's printed on the barrel somewhere. I'm not going to give up yet. All right, I'll keep looking for it, see if I can find it. But I'm not seeing evidence of it, so we might have to go another route. Well, I'm not seeing a code on this lock unless it's hidden under this cover here, which I don't believe that it is. I might try and pry that off. I don't know. Might be under there. If not, we got to go for this. And we got a bolt right here to pull off underneath. And then there's a bolt here, I believe. So it's not going to be easy, but we got to try. I just took a look at another lock that I had off of the 500 Shadow. And on that lock, on the inside of this one, there is a code. So, as much as I don't want to destroy this case, I feel like there's a way that I need to get it open. So all I need to do is pop this open and reveal the code on the inside. So I think I'm gonna try to pry this open, hopefully not break anything. All right, 1 second later, I just grabbed a screwdriver and went in here, popped this down. There's our whole box. And whoops, all I need to do is actually, you can see my code right there printed on the inside. I'll show it to you once I get this out. This slides up, and then I can get this whole lock out. I just have to pull this retaining clip. I'll grab a pliers or something. Pull this up, and this will come right out. I'll have my code, no problem there. Then we'll order a key and see what this thing does. I'll put a charge on the battery, and hopefully we can get her, at least get electric to her. I'm gonna have to drain this out, all this water. Here, actually, let me show you. When I got home today, I started draining it again. Let's just do it again here. This has been sitting out before I got it, and it's just full of water. I did a pretty good drain on it before. You can see where it ran off. So it's mostly water, not much oil coming out. So I would not run the engine or even want to start the engine with all that water in it. You can actually see right down there, if I had a light on it, it just collected a ton of water all down here in the bottom of the casing. So we're not going to. Oh, there we go. This is just a cap, I think. Oh no. Yeah, we got milkshake in there. Not from a head gasket, just from water collecting in the open clutch cover here. I knew that was going to be a problem when I picked it up. So best case scenario, of course we cover that back up with a gasket and a cover and all the clutch. Oh, there are some clutch discs and stuff still in here. I didn't realize there was any in there. Huh. There's your rod, and that's gonna loosen your clutch. When you pull the clutch in, that's supposed to push out. Okay, so anyway, yeah, still have some discs and plates in there, but we should drain it and put fresh oil in it before we would ever try to start it. So anyway, gonna go ahead and get this rolling. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. Here it is, guys. Here's the clip. I just grabbed the clip, pulled it up, and now we get our lock pulled right out of the case. Now, am I showing you how to break into this? Well, maybe. Oh, it's still locked, so it's gonna be a little harder to get out. Anyway, there's my key code printed right there clearly on the back. So I'm gonna go to eBay, find my friend Cycle Keys Online, give him that code, give him the year and the model and the make of the bike, and he'll send me a brand new key for this. Hopefully the key is the same for that, and this and this and the ignition that I already took out. Hopefully it's all the same key, and we'll only know that when we get it, but at least we'll have a key for this. Yeah, nice to know that I do have a tool chest or toolkit in here. Looks like it's safe in there and good to go, and I didn't have to break anything. That's great. Just popped the lock off of there, so just the lock sits in there, and I was able to pop it off. Now I can pull off these two nuts and get the back seat off of here, I think. let me try that. Maybe I can look at the toolkit in there. Got my little 10mm nuts out of there, and then push the seat up. And then, yep, that just lifts right out of there. There's a giant spider running. So, seat is up. Now we can actually get this seat off. And all this, I wanted to see my toolkit here. Now, hold on. Okay, well, I have my nuts in my hand. That sounds weird. Okay, let's put this stuff over there. Now, I can hopefully, I don't know, it slides this way, but it doesn't slide that way anymore. Does this thing slide out of here? Oh, I didn't have to take the seat back. I never actually realized that slides right out of there. Well, you learn something new every day. Okay, so now this will open up to reveal, wow, insurance card, registration, and a looks like a brand new Honda toolkit, man. I hope we don't have to part this out, because that's pretty amazing. Looks like it was never even opened, and I'm gonna do it now. Oh, I bet you everything's in there. Everything that came with it in 1983. That's really pretty cool. That would probably bring some money on eBay. Not that I want to sell it. Okay, and I said I'll look at the insurance information, probably registration. I won't show you guys that because that could compromise someone's personal information. So, well, now we're open. There's our spark boxes, our ignition coils as they're called. 1983. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for a key. Key is ordered. I actually went on eBay like I normally do and found a, usually get them from a guy in Pennsylvania. He's had some, I've never had a problem with any of his keys. They've been great, cut to code. But I found another one that I can get 2 keys for 20 bucks. And I think I was getting one from him for 16, which is great. I've loved it, but it's always nice to have an extra. So I found someone in, I think, was it Virginia? I think it was in Virginia. I got 2 for 20 bucks. So we'll try them out. If the keys don't work, then obviously we'll go back to our other guy. But for now, we wait on a key. And like I said, the battery's right here. I can tear this thing all down now that I have the back opened up. I can pull the seat, look everything over. I can drain the oil, whatever's left of the oil. I could go ahead and do that. And I don't have, I guess I should order, if I'm rebuilding this, I guess I should order a cover, because I can't really run this without at least putting a cover on there. So I should probably get a gasket and a cover. And I was told that the owner I bought it from said, the previous owner said the clutch went out. So I guess we can look at the quality of these. There might be an issue here, or, you know, it might just be a hydraulic issue that they needed to put new hydraulic fluid in. That could easily be the problem. And then they went and tore into this, and might not have even had an issue with that, but they were going to do that and got lost and never went back to it. But anyway, here's another look at the Honda Shadow from '83. It's a 750, and now we have a key on the way and getting a good look at this thing. So I'll be back with the key, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Get out and ride or fix something. Here's our fuel pump. If everything works on here, it'd be fun to get it running. But like I said, that's gonna be throwing oil everywhere if I start it, so should probably get a side cover for that. I don't think I have one, unless the 500 engine. 500 engine might actually fit on there. I'll have to look at that, because then I would at least have a cover I could throw on it. So that's worth a try. All right, I'll see you in the next one.